The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building today. Piif Jones in the building.
Yes,
What's up, bro?
sir. What's going on?
Welcome to the show. First of all, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, actually. I woke up with a smile on my face.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Because I get to be on the radar. I've been following this podcast since it started, and I'm just excited to be on it. You know what I mean?
Second to last shoot of the year.
Yeah. Oh, and
Second to
that
last shoot
too.
of the year.
And that too. It's a great way to end the year off.
Yeah, y'all like my calm before, like by the time, obviously it'll be out by the time the people see this, but like we doing a Christmas cipher after this, and Lord only knows what these next couple hours have in store for me and the team. So you're like the calm before everything in here literally gets way too crazy and way too overwhelming, possibly more overwhelming than
Right.
Bobby's cipher.
Right. It's the bucket hat.
It's the and you came dressed like it's summertime outside too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
You know
mad
what I
at
mean?
you.
I wanted to wear something that's bright, that's gonna like uplift everybody. You know what I mean?
Word. It was funny because when I was in like middle school, we did like I took like this class and they were telling me like all the colors that like it was like a home ec class and what they taught about was like cigarettes, right? And how cigarette companies market to people. And if you notice, most cigarette,
In middle school?
in middle school. Swear to God, this was part of the course. But what I remember from this is that they told me that the three main colors, if you look at cigarette companies, it's always blue, red, or green, because those are the most recognizable colors to the human eye.
Oh yeah.
So when it was funny because when Rob came up with the idea to make the whole studio green back at the other spot, I was like, yeah, that kind of lines up with what I've been taught. So
Yeah, that's what I was telling my friend when he was coming here. I'm like, yo, once you see that green,
yeah,
it's like, you know it's real. Because when I was walking up the stairs coming in and I seen the green ceilings, I'm like, yeah, that green is definitely like, it's like attractive to the eye.
and you think about like, I mean, if my show is red or blue, it's like the same thing. Like those are when we do performances.
And green is a calm. If it was like red or blue, then like,
it's a little loud.
yeah.
Or
And like
blue's
when the
calm.
Crips come, they gonna want the blue light. Then you're gonna have to switch
Right.
lights.
And we done
Green
that.
is more like, all right,
Neutral.
we don't have to change this.
Right. But like with the performances, like it's like when we do red or blue too, it's like I feel like those are always like the most like not most watched, but like it really grabs your attention.
Yeah.
So like I'm glad you wore this hat because you know what I'm saying? Positive energy, positive vibes, you know?
Yeah, artistic vibes.
So where in Brooklyn you from originally?
Me, so I was born in Brookdale Hospital.
Okay.
So and I was staying in Bushwick.
Oh.
But I moved to Starrett City. So that's like East New York.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I moved there when I was like in like third grade. And then I moved, my mom's, she lived in Queensbridge. So that's where like the Queensbridge aspect come in it.
Mm-hmm. That's where all the bridge stuff and the music. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? My mom's and my pop split when I was a kid. So my mom's moved to Queensbridge and my pop stayed in Brooklyn. So I was back and forth. That's how I got the, you know, the
Bridge,
essence
yeah,
of
yeah.
the bridge and Brooklyn. So when I was growing up, I was going to school in Queens until third grade. Then I went to school in Brooklyn.
Mm.
So I went to school in Brooklyn. I went to high school, George Westinghouse. That's with Jay-Z, Biggie, Busta Rhymes, Lil' Kim. All of them went to that school. John.
Wait, I didn't know you went to that school.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that this whole time.
But we graduated though, you know what I mean?
Right. You finished.
Yeah.
You finished.
Yeah, finished school.
So when did music start becoming a thing for you?
I always was a thing because my pops, he used to be in a singing group with his brothers.
Okay.
Because my pops got like 11 brothers. I got like a mad uncles.
Damn.
They was called the Serious Joneses.
Okay.
So they used to sing. And my Uncle Tang, he passed away. That was the one, he was like writing all the music. He was the oldest. And once he passed away, they stopped doing music. But when I was a baby, that's like, you know what I mean? That's all I came up under. And my pops used to play nothing but old school music all around the crib. So he was so musical that it was instilled in me like from birth, really.
But you didn't want to become a singer?
Yeah, I was a singer first.
At first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't rap because I didn't listen to rap music. Like, when I was a kid, I couldn't listen. It was no way for me to listen to rap music. My pops was just playing nothing but old school R&B, so I was naturally a singer. But I was singing with my friend E Major and my other friend, and they moved, you know, I forget. So once they moved, I didn't want to sing by myself. So I stopped. And then when I was like, maybe I'll say like 12, 13, I start rapping.
Okay.
These guys you see here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then that gave me the confidence to start singing again. So now it's like, this year I put out like an R&B EP. I'm singing and stuff, you know what I mean? But you know, singing is like a confidence thing.
Yeah, you really gotta like,
Yeah, you
gotta
really
feel
gotta. Yeah, because I can sing to myself, but like singing to other people is like you gotta really be confident. You know what I mean,
Because one thing to
I feel
rap,
like
but
rapping is you gotta be confident with rap too.
definitely.
But I don't know. It came much easier for me to rap to somebody than to sing to somebody.
Right, because singing you're using, I feel like, more of your vocal cords. Rap is more about breath control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Singing is
when
more
we was
like
on tour, when I was on tour with East and we was in Apollo, well, that whole tour I was singing. I sung Chris Brown's hook on his song.
okay.
And I sung Jacquees' hook.
You got a video of that? I would love to see a video of that.
Yeah, I do got it. He got my phone over there. I'll show it to you.
All right.
But I got I was singing the whole tour.
The whole tour.
Yeah.
So you were on tour with him, doubling as like the singer too for him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I was his hype man, and then I did some of my own stuff too.
So how do you and East first meet each other?
So this is probably like now it's almost 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is before everything. My hood, Queensbridge, and it's a hood right next to it named Ravenswood. And Gutter, my friend Gutter used to live there, and he had a studio in there. He had East in there already rapping. So when I met him, I was playing basketball.
Okay.
And the hood tournaments, they got different hoods and they play each other. I couldn't play for my hood because honestly, them niggas was stacked. I was good at basketball, but I wasn't that good.
Right, you weren't that nice.
Yeah, so I couldn't be on that team. So I was like, all right, I'm playing for Ravenswood. So I played for them, and Gutter was my coach. And then from that exchange, he found out that I make music. Then he brought me to his crib. I did a song, and then East was there. He like, yo, East, this is Piif, this is East. Boom, we both was on the same trajectory, you know what I mean? At this time, Chef La was the hottest nigga in Queens.
Right.
At this time right here. So we was still coming up, me and East. And then we met each other. He took me to his crib. He had the studio in the back room. He had the mic, the little setup that everybody get, the mic and the preamp and all that. We recorded some songs. We was rapping, freestyling. And then from there, that's how we became cool.
The rest was history.
Yeah, until now. Yeah, I went on his first tour, everything.
So you've also got like that taste of like all that too.
Yeah. It's crazy because you never think that, like when I was going through it, I always used to think like, oh, I should be this, I should be that. But now when I look back at it, it's like, damn, I did a bunch of shit that nobody did.
Right.
But it's like, so, I'm just grateful, you know what I mean?
But you still have a lot of things that you also want to accomplish at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like you come this far, but there's still like X, Y, Z, so many more things for you to do.
Right, like this. This is
like
a checklist.
Yeah. This is one of
a checklist, you know what I mean?
You're gonna rap today though, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. If you wanted to sing too, we've done singing freestyles. I ain't mad. Hey, look, whatever y'all want to do, you go rap today. You gonna throw little melodies in there too or not? Nah. Okay. I had to check though. What was
I got. I want to start performing them songs more because I feel like a lot of girls like that and they compliment me on it and they want me to do it more. But I like rapping, you know what I mean?
Right. I like rap too, but then I post like the Oxlade Afrobeats thing and my comments is all women. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, do I really want to run a rap platform still?
I'm saying it's different, right?
It's different.
I got reggae songs. I made a reggae. First of all, I put out 14 tapes this year.
Right. I was counting them.
Yeah,
I was trying to count them. I was like, God damn, this is a lot of music.
Well, I seen Papoose do it last year.
Right, Pap was working.
He put out a mixtape every month. I said, oh, because you gotta find in this game, you gotta find something to like make you want to go harder sometimes.
Motivate
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because after a while, you start to lose that drive, and you gotta attach to something. Just like people playing basketball, like like Jordan, like if he make up a story in his head, to give him a competitive edge, you know what I mean?
I look at other people's YouTube pages, like people who are my friends. I'm like, I want to pass them as subscribers.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Not that I got any problems with them. Those are my people at the end of the day, but it's like friendly competition. Like just like rap, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I want to pass this person because I want to reach this milestone. You know what I'm saying? I want to drop more tapes than Pap, like shit like that.
So that's what I was saying. This is my witness. I was telling him, I said, yo, bro, he dropped 12, I gotta do 13. And then I did it. I got my own studio. I know how to engineer. You know what I mean? I went to school for that. I went to college for that. Shout out Mercy College.
Shout out Mercy College.
Went to Mercy College for music. So I did it, man. I put out 14 tapes, but one of them is a reggae tape. One of them is a R&B tape, a drill tape, like a boom bap tape, an experimental tape. I dropped some old tapes from 2017 that nobody heard.
You got the collab tape too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then I just dropped with Chef La.
That's crazy. You gonna take a break this year?
Nope. I'm independent, man. I feel like it's nobody. I don't have nobody to talk to. Like when I want to drop a song, I'm not going to talk to no label or nothing. So it's like ain't nobody giving me no advances and none of that. So I got to keep dropping because the more I drop, I made the most money I ever made this year. And I dropped the most music, you know what I mean? So
that's what we were talking about because we're gonna start doing original freestyles over beats. That we're gonna have some in-house producers that make the beats, and we're just gonna try to. And you're obviously welcome to come back and do another one.
I was about to say,
yeah. Now you're welcome to come. No, everybody's welcome to come back because we're gonna start dropping them on DSPs, right?
Right.
Obviously, you know, you got a percentage, I got a percentage. John gets maybe like one thing about John. I'll leave that up to you if you want to give him a percentage.
John
like,
definitely get out of my thing.
He gets a percentage, but. Our thought process was like somebody, I think it might have been Calvin. Calvin was like, I'm not putting you on the spot. Relax. You could keep eating your sandwich. He's like, are you sure you want to drop 300 freestyles on DSPs next year? And I was like, yeah, why not? I'm like, Youngboy does it.
Why not?
Youngboy does it, but the benefit that, you know, like, and this is a good example too, because you dropped a bunch of different type of tapes, right? So you're reaching different audiences.
Right.
So us dropping like a freestyle from you, but then a freestyle from like, I don't know, a drill rapper versus a freestyle from someone on the West Coast or down south or the UK is that you're touching different audiences. So different people gonna fuck with it, but like if you're still dropping this much, you'll still make a lot of money because you know what I'm saying?
And I listen to music too, so it's like that's why I like to change what I do because I listen to music and I don't want to keep hearing the same thing from an artist.
Yeah.
I want to hear you grow, experiment, try something new because I know in your mind you want to try something new. But you may be scared because you don't want to lose your fans, but your real fans is going to venture with you, you know what I mean? And you get to steal other people's fans and get new fans. But I'm trying everything. Everything that comes to my mind, I try.
And quality and quantity can go together.
Yes, definitely. Because I do take my time. Like, even though I could record fast, like when I write, it just comes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but as soon as I hear a beat, the words just come in my mind. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I still structure it. Like I still take my time in structuring it.
You can put out like a project a month, like Pap did.
Yeah.
Or 13.
But then I put out like 3 at the last month, so I could pass them. But shout out to Papoose though, because he gave me the motivation to do that.
What is your relationship with T-Shyne?
Oh, T-Shyne.
Because I peeped that too, and I was like, oh shit.
T-Shyne. So one of my homeboys, Mackerel, he's from Harlem.
Okay.
This is Jay Mills' brother.
Okay.
So Jay Mills' brother, we was doing music and stuff, and he had brought me to his crib. T-Shyne used to live in the Bronx. Yeah. So he brought me to T-Shyne's crib. He said we're gonna make a song with him. At this time, T-Shyne used to rap like you know, this was the boom bap. So we always
pre-YSL days.
Yeah, this is boom bap. But at this time, we was doing auto-tune. Like I made a whole mixtape called No Talking. It was 22 songs, and every song was auto-tune because I was trying to master the sound. So I did it, you know what I mean? So I did so much music. But we went in there, we did auto-tune with him. He tried it out. He liked it. And then, like, he, like, blew up, got signed.
It's crazy.
I'm happy.
So, like, you were there.
I'm happy that he did the auto-tune.
So you were there for the beginning when he first started doing that?
Yeah, we was a part of that. We was a part of that, bro. We was a part of that.
You said was it your idea or somebody else's idea to do the auto-tune for?
No, Mackerel. Shout out to Mackerel.
Shout out Mackerel.
Yeah, because he was the one that made me really break out. Because like I was doing auto-tune, but I didn't really want to put it out because at that time, when you from Queensbridge, you know, people don't really want to hear that.
Right.
So when I put out the song, it's called Queensbridge Kings. Y'all can look at it. Y'all can go on YouTube, Piff Jones, Queensbridge Kings, and look at the comments. They went crazy. Oh, this ain't the Queensbridge sound. We don't like this. But I knew what was coming. Yeah. So, you know, I was just trying to be ahead of the game. But that's how I met T-Shyne, though, from the studio. He had a studio in his crib.
But people like that in the comments just want to keep you in a box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And and I told this to an artist the other day. He was like, oh, I'm the biggest on my block. You got to put me on your show. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro. Don't tell me that. Doesn't make me want to put you on my show. You got to want to be the biggest artist in the world. Being the biggest artist on your block only keeps you on your block, a block that you don't even own. So like,
and that's not really gonna support you like you think they are.
Yep. Because once you blow up, they probably won't support you like the way
most of the people from your block is gonna want everything for free, and people gotta understand that.
Yep.
They're not gonna want to pay for something, especially because they feel like that relationship they got with you should be enough for them to get wherever.
Yeah, it was like I had Fat Boy here the other day, and Fat Boy was telling me how he used to like pay to bring out all his people like LA. He's like, that's 10 flights, a Sprinter, 10 hotel rooms, whatever.
Yeah, being with East, when East went on tour, the first big tour he had, he bought 20 of us.
That's crazy.
It was 20 of us. You can only imagine about how much he got to spend. I don't even know. Like, I hope he made money off of that tour with so many of us.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I'll be thinking the whole time, damn, how much money could I have been saving right now?
Nah, but you know.
Obviously, you had to be there.
No, but you know, to him, it's just like, we all from the project, so he was just trying to show us something different, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm glad that he did it because now we all doing things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Every single one of you from that one is all doing things.
Yeah.
That's fire then. As long as y'all are doing that, y'all took those things and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all doing things, man. Shout out to From the Dirt.
So what's next for you?
For me, well, now I'm getting a little older now, so I'm starting to think about different things. Like I want to like get some artists, work with artists now. You know what I mean? I got a couple artists that I'm working with, and I just want to put together like a real solid like a album type with like big features and. You know what I mean? That's where I want to go because I done did a bunch of underground stuff. I done did everything you could do in the underground. You know what I mean? So now I'm trying to take it to the mainstream. Like, that's what I want to do.
2023.
2023.
That's what we're going to aim for this year.
Mainstream Piif.
Mainstream Piif by the end of 2023.
Right. And I want my own weed.
I
can't be Piif without the Piif. That don't make sense.
look at Calvin. Calvin's like, yes.
Right?
Bro, I just found out
I
they
want to
opened up a
mix
dispensary by my own
like
studio.
I want to mix like 3 different hazes.
I like that.
Call it Piif.
For Piff Jones.
Piif Jones.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
So we got a not a debut project, but like a mainstream project on the way. Some weeds on the way.
I'm already working on it. And I got some features already.
Tough. Can you say who?
No.
No? Okay. You'll tell me off the camera though?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, by the time the people are seeing this, the freestyle's out now, so make sure you go check that out. Before we get out of here, anything else you want to let the people know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff, this camera right here.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Yo, it's Piif Jones, Queensbridge representative, Brooklyn representative. Y'all can find me at Piif Jones, Piif Jones on all platforms. Go on Google, type in Piif, you're going to see me smiling.
There you go. John, stop smiling, bro. Why you
That's my dog, man.
Nah, I just like fucking with him. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up that freestyle out now. Go run up any of those.
And the bridge is out right now. Piif Jones, Chef La.
Yep.
Go run that up. Go run all 14 of my tapes.
I was really going to say that.
All 14 of them, go run it up. It's all a different vibe. Not one tape sound like the other, I promise you.
So go run up all 14 of those tapes out now. Go run up the freestyle out now. Go be on the lookout for that debut mainstream project on the way. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love Street, Support Street. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, on the radar, Piif Jones. We in the building. Queens, Brooklyn. Wow. My guy.
Yeah.
Love.
That was dope.
Perfect.